Yard race 6. Welcome back to Townsville for race 6. One of the features of today, the LADBROKES NQ Cup Open over the mile. Good race, this one. Late scratching the one, Mercuro, he's out due to the downgrade of the track conditions. We go to the 2 Bold Kingston from the Georgie Holt stable at Townsville. Adrian late to ride, gate 460 kilos. He likes to roll on speed, this horse. He's had the 3 runs back. He was quite good here last start over 1,400 metres. You wouldn't fully sell him short. Soft track conditions probably are against him, though. 3 is Star Status from the Fred Whelan stable at Cairns. Jason Taylor to ride from gate 10, 58 kilos. He's had the 2 runs back from a break. He went a lot better second up. He was closing off strongly, 1,400 metres. A mile suits him well. Wet track conditions, probably not so much. 4 is American Saint from the Lindsay Hatch stable at Townsville. Justin Stanley to ride, gate 5, 57 kilos. Blinkers again. She's had the 2 runs back, and look, I think she's better placed here for sure. She's just found it a little bit too sharp recent runs. Wet track form's not great, though, so I want to see improvement from her today, though. 5 is Siren Rock from the Georgie Holt stable at Townsville. Lacey Morrison to ride from gate 12, 56.5 kilos. A lovely son of Lonrose, you'd expect. He's had the 2 runs back. Gee, I thought he was very good here last start over 1,400 metres. He had 62.5 kilos. He didn't miss by much behind Armour Force in a hot race. He's got to step up again today, but he likes the soft track conditions, so I think if he can get across from the gate, he's going to be very hard to beat. 6 is Tennessee Boy from the Roy Chalemi stable at Tolga. Graham Cleese to ride, gate 1, 56.5 kilos. Thought he was a bit disappointing here last start, but he's a better horse with some give in the track. His run 2 back here was good behind Zoo Villa. I think getting his toe into the ground gives him half a chance to improve today. 7 is Fast Train from the General Ryan stable at Atherton. Chris Whiteley to ride from gate 8, 56 kilos. Astaya, who's had the 2 runs back, and flashed late over the 1,400 metres here, second up. He can do that, this horse. He's okay at the mile, but probably now start to prefer him over further. 8 is Mystery and Magic from the Roy Chalemi stable at Tolga. Nathan Day to ride, gate 6, 55 kilos. Son of Ross Say. He likes to get his toe into the ground. Mile suits him better than 1,400 metres of recent runs. He generally gets back and attacks the line hard. He's got to settle in the run, so he needs it genuinely run. 9 is Heirborn from the Charlie Hoffman stable at Tolga from gate 8 on the minimum. Son of Charm Spirit, who's had 2 runs back from a break. First up run was good behind Full Recognition over the 1250 metres, and a good 4th placing behind Armour Force last start. Scotty Sheargold, the rider. 10 is Southern Swing from the Trevor and Peter Rose stable at Cairns. From gate 2, Isabella Tay in the saddle. On the minimum, son of Maha Sara's had the 3 runs back. First up winner at Mariba. Just been a little disappointing last couple of Mackay and Townsville, so I want to wait with him. 11 is Gaelic from the General Ryan stable at Atherton. Rachel Shred to ride from gate 9 on the minimum. Son of Trusting, who he can stay a trip okay. He's probably a question mark against this sort of opposition. Heavy track form's good, soft track not so good. And the 13 to round them out is Portnoy from the Georgie Holt stable at Townsville. Jackson Murphy to ride from gate 3 on the minimum. Son of So You Think. He's had the 1 run back and up this way over the 1,400 metres. He led them up. He was just found a little bit wanting late, but he has been specced in betting, albeit he's right up in grade today. That's a look at them from the Mounting Yard. Race 6 at Townsville. Favourite at 280 on tab fixed here. Interesting race. This is the NQ Cup. Of course, the winner eligible for a free entry into the Townsville Cup. My number's 5, 8, 4 and 6. I'm with the 5, Siren Rock. He does need luck from the gate, that's for sure, but his run was great here last start. I remember him winning his mile. He just dominated here 5 starts back. And look, soft track conditions, not too bad for him. Heavy, probably a concern, but soft, okay. So we stay with him. 5, Siren Rock. Over the 8, Mystery and Magic. He'll be closing off strongly. He needs them to run along, though, Mystery and Magic. 4, American Saint, I think, can improve here today. Maybe just need the one more. 6, Tennessee Boy are thrown in to run 4th. He'll be better with some sting out of the track today for sure. 5, 8, 4 and 6 by numbers. Georgie Holt, you settle up 3 runners here. Bowl Kingston, Siren Rock and Portnoy. Let's hone in on Siren Rock. He looks well placed despite the gate.
Yeah, I think dropping back in weight is a big advantage for him today, given his last start, carrying the 62.5, and he finished strongly, but I think the weight got him in the end. So the barrier is not ideal today, but hopefully he can get out there and be a little bit closer today, and the weight advantage.
What about Aiden's favourite Bowl Kingston? He'll roll?
Yeah, he's a solid horse. You know, we know he's going to give 100% all the time. So he likes to roll along a little bit in front and sort of have his own way. And I think he'll benefit from this today. No matter where we go with him, he's going to try. So obviously, yeah, he's a bit of a bush horse, but he's sort of made his way to the provincials now and not disgracing himself.
And Portnoy, horse on the way up. He's probably a tough test.
Yeah, that's right. He's definitely looking for further, so this is just sort of mapping in the right way for him to head to hopefully get enough points to get him up into the cups or win a ballot free or something. But this sort of, I think he's certainly won't disgrace himself today if he can roll along as well and be up there and run a good race today. Then we'll step him up over further distance going forward.
How was Oak Park good? Did Aiden behave himself out there?
Yeah, it's a lovely weekend out there. It's nice to sort of get off the phone and no reception and whatnot. But yeah, had to keep him sort of on a short leash.
Or a long lead. Well done.
Thank you very much.
There she is, Georgie Holt, saddling up 3 runners here. Siren Rock's your favourite, 270 out to 320. The stablemate Portnoy being kept very, very safe in betting at 440. The 8, which is Mystery and Magic, is 850 into 550. He's a good move. Heirborn, the 9, is 7 to 650. You've got the 4, American Saint, $10 holding steady, along with the 7, Fast Train. That's about the ball game, really. So a touch soft late, the favourite, the 5, Siren Rock. Kept very safe, Portnoy, but a good move for Mystery and Magic late. Here's Tony Wode for the 6th at Townsville.
Ready to go. North Queensland Cup. They're off and running now. And Southern Swing jumped out pretty quickly. Bowl Kingston got our way nicely. Portnoy's right up in there in the early part of it. Heirborn's going up there, and Siren Rock comes across from the outside gate and lobs into a perfect spot, 4th. They were followed by American Saint and drifting back Fast Train. There's good speed early. Getting back to about 4th last now, Tennessee Boy, followed by Gaelic, Mystery and Magic, and right back to the tail of the field now is Star Status. Racing up towards the next bend, and it's Portnoy with the lightweight leading by about a half length as they race to the 1,050 from the stablemate Bowl Kingston. Siren Rock, the 3rd of the Holt runners, back on the inside, getting the run of the race. Then came Heirborn, 2 lengths to Southern Swing, and then came Tennessee Boy, followed by American Saint. Mystery and Magic's well back with Fast Train, and then came Gaelic, and 1 length away Star Status. To the side now, past the 750, Portnoy controlling affairs, a length and a half in front. Running 2nd, Bowl Kingston. 3rd is Siren Rock. 4th is Heirborn, and they were followed by Southern Swing. Still no moves here. Tennessee Boy back on the inside. Now American Saint being roused up, and further back in the field then came Star Status is improving. Then Mystery and Magic. Fast Train shuffled back to 2nd last, and Gaelic is last. To the turn now, 400 to go. Portnoy about a length in front, Bowl Kingston, but Siren Rock's going up on the inside, and Heirborn's coming down the outside. They've got away from Mystery and Magic, Southern Swing and Tennessee Boy. It's Siren Rock, 200 to go, taking control. control. Gets away 2 lengths now. Portnoy, Heirborn, Mystery and Magic. It's Siren Rock inside the 100 marker. Well clear. And Siren Rock wins it by a length and a half to Mystery and Magic. Third home in the race was Heirborn, and they were followed by Portnoy and Fast Train rattling home when it was all over. Further back was Gaelic, and then came Tennessee Boy, Star Status, Southern Swing, American Saint, and Bold Kingston weakened out to run last. Siren Rock, Lacey Morrison, 290, 150. Another favourite successful. And had a charmed run. Didn't have to go around a horse. Went right up on the inside. Nothing wrong with the rails here. And Siren Rock was able to boot well clear. Mystery and Magic rattling home for second. Heirborn a good run third. 5, 8, 9. And fourth in was 13 Portnoy. 5, 8, 9, 13 the numbers. Race number 6. Backmarkers could not get into the race at all, and it was
back up over ground again. A bit of sting out of the ground doesn't hurt him either. He wasn't disgraced his first couple of starts in. We knew that this was the plan all along, so I'm glad it's paid off for us, and he's back.
Nice run or two into the Cup now.
Yeah, that's right. I think we'll just see how he pulls up and just take it easy on him. And, he's also going to need a trial over the distance as well. So, we'll play it by ear, whether he has next week off or, heads to the HL Black or something in Mackay. We'll play that by ear. But, happy with him.
What about this ride? I know you gave the instructions to a T, but she was on the fence after 150 metres. She waited for the gap turning for home, and it was an absolute 100 out of 10.
Oh, you can't. You cannot pick a fault in it, to be honest. So when she got out and got going and then where she landed, I was like, oh, whatever happens now, she's done what she was told, and absolute ripper of a ride, 10 out of 10.
Your other runners, it wasn't disgraced. Portnoy, running fourth, boxed on well.
Yeah, no, he wanted to keep having another dig as well. So like I said from the beginning, he needed this run today to step up again over further distance. So I'm happy with him, and I look forward to getting him over further ground.
Well done. Go and enjoy that.
Thank you very much.
There she is, Georgie Holt. I'm going to wait for Lacey Morrison because that is one of the best rides I've seen here in a long, long time. She was on the fence after 150 metres from what gate? It was horrific. It was gate 12. She was on the fence, box seating. She persevered, waited for the run. It was there, only just, but she just poked through and said, bang, see you later on Siren Rock, and he did the rest. Nice horse, nice ride, and a good win. Mystery and Magic, look, he had to close off. He was still a length and a half away, but it was just the ride, wasn't it? The 9 Heirborn has run third. He was there. He was right there with them, and Portnoy boxed on well. Well, Lace, I've just been singing your praises. That was an absolute peach. On the fence after 150 metres, what did you think after that?
I just thought, Brad Stewart would be proud.
He would be too, but look, he's a nice horse, this.
Yeah, he is. When I rode him first up, he drew bad and I had to go back on him. But today I was happy to be a bit more positive because there was a bit of speed and I thought they'd string out. I didn't think I'd land as close as I did, but I was happy to get the run that I did and lucky enough to get up on the fence.
When he got there, did he give you the feel of a horse that'll get over a bit further?
Yes and no. He's only a little horse and he breathes quite funny. So I think maybe you think he needs more work or he's not fit enough, but that's just him. Like he's just a try though, and he gives it his all.
Well done. I think you've shot back in the lead for the premiership at the moment, so still a little way to go though.
We won't count the eggs before the chickens or the chicken before the eggs. We've still got a fair way to go.
We do. Well done.
Thank you.
There she is, Lacey Morrison. Absolute, 100 out of 100. Take your pick, million out of a million. That is one of the best rides you will see today. And I hope down at Brisbane they play that to all the apprentices. 5, 8, 9, 13 the numbers. Siren Rock. Good ride, good win. Takes.